Good afternoon. I'm Paul Lin from New York University. It is my great honor to present our study entitled Genomic Heterogeneity Inflates the Performance of Variant Pathogenicity Prediction by Genomic Foundation Models. The human genome contains millions of genetic variants. A central challenge in clinical genetics is variant pathogenicity prediction, the process of predicting whether a genetic variant is associated with a disease or it's a benign variation. Recently, multiple genomic foundation models have claimed state-of-the-art performance. By treating DNA or protein sequences as biological language, these models can generate scores to predict the likelihood of a variant being pathogenic. Despite their promise, current evaluation overlook genomic heterogeneity. Variants function through different biological mechanisms depending on their context or location, such as protein coding sequences versus non-coding regulatory elements. Evaluate them in aggregate benchmark may lead to misleading performance metrics. Therefore, we benchmark 11 frontier genomic foundation models using a stratified approach to assess their true predictive capability across different genomic contexts. We curated a benchmark from ClinVar consisting over 200,000 variants with definitive pathogenic or benign labels. We stratified these benchmarks into 9 distinct subtypes based on their genomic locations. Our results demonstrate that the model performance is highly variable. As shown here, each panel represents a variant subgroup, and you can see that different models excel in different subgroups. Importantly, we identify a phenomenon of performance inflation. We observe that the AURC score in a composite subgroup, like non-coding variant, were consistently higher than the score of their constituent subgroup, such as intronic, splicing, or 5' UTR. So the performance is inflated in the composite subgroups. To investigate this inflation, we analyze the score distribution. In fine-grained subgroups such as splice and 5' UTR, scores of pathogenic and benign variants exhibit significant overlap. However, because different genomic subtypes have distinct baseline scores and different proportion of pathogenic variant, aggregating them creates an artificial separation, and the high AURC we observe reflect the model's ability to distinguish between genomic subtype rather than pathogenicity. So it's basically a Simpson's paradox. In summary, the model performance is highly dependent on genomic context and often inflated by aggregate benchmarks. Therefore, for clinical variant effect prediction tasks, we recommend that model selection should tailor to specific genomic context. In addition, for future benchmarking, we should use stratified evaluation to assess the true performance in pathogenicity prediction for a model. Thank you.